the one.
The WWE Universe has seen countless jaw-dropping moments over the years, but few could have predicted the chaos that unfolded when Bron Breakker, one of the most ferocious young athletes in professional wrestling today, launched himself across the ring and delivered a thunderous spear that cut Paul Heyman in half. The attack not only shocked fans in attendance, but also sent ripples throughout WWE, given Heyman's legendary role as the cunning mastermind and advocate behind some of the most dominant champions in wrestling history. A night of shocking chaos. The moment came during a highly anticipated segment where Paul Heyman was set to address the WWE Universe. Dressed in his signature suit, clutching a microphone with the smug confidence that has defined his career, Heyman walked to the ring with the same aura that has made him one of the most polarizing figures in the industry. For decades, Heyman has manipulated narratives, orchestrated careers, and wielded influence like few others in WWE history. But on this night, Heyman's trademark arrogance would be met with an unexpected force of nature, Bron Breakker. Without warning, the second-generation superstar stormed down the ramp, his intensity radiating with every step. The crowd's cheers quickly turned into stunned silence as Breakker, without hesitation, exploded into the ring. With the speed of a linebacker and the impact of a freight train, Breakker leveled Paul Heyman with one of the most vicious spears the WWE Universe has ever witnessed. Heyman's body crumpled instantly. The visual of the usually untouchable wise man sprawled across the mat, clutching his midsection, sent shockwaves across the arena. Who is Bron Breakker? For those who may not yet fully grasp the magnitude of this moment, it's important to understand who Bron Breakker is. The son of Rick Steiner and nephew of Scott Steiner, Bron Breakker comes from a lineage of wrestling greatness. But unlike some second-generation stars who coast on their family name, Breakker has made it clear that he is carving his own path. From the moment he burst onto the scene in NXT, Breakker has been a force to be reckoned with. Combining brute power, explosive speed, and an unrelenting intensity, he quickly established himself as one of the most dangerous young superstars in WWE. His devastating spear, already becoming one of his trademarks, has ended countless matches and left opponents gasping for air. But this wasn't just another spear. This was a direct message, sent not to a rival superstar, but to one of the most influential figures in WWE's entire history. Why target Paul Heyman? The question now buzzing across the WWE Universe is simple. Why would Bron Breakker attack Paul Heyman? Heyman is not an active competitor. He is the mouthpiece, strategist, and advocate behind the Bloodline, most notably Roman Reigns, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. For years, Heyman has built an empire around his guidance, helping Reigns dominate the WWE landscape. By attacking Heyman, Breakker wasn't just hurting a man in a suit, he was striking directly at the heart of Roman Reigns' power structure. The spear wasn't simply an act of violence, it was a declaration. Breakker has officially placed himself on a collision course with the Bloodline, and possibly with Roman Reigns himself. The aftermath in the arena. The aftermath was pure chaos. Officials and referees stormed the ring to check on Heyman, who lay writhing in pain. Medics quickly rushed in with a stretcher, a sight that left the crowd both horrified and electrified. Meanwhile, Bron Breakker stood tall, chest heaving, eyes blazing with intensity, as the crowd erupted into chants of, "Breakker! Breakker!" The young superstar did not say a word. He didn't need to. His spear had spoken louder than any promo could. By the time security tried to escort him away, the damage had already been done, both physically to Heyman and symbolically to the Bloodline. Reactions from the locker room. Backstage, superstars and officials were reportedly stunned. Many acknowledged that while Breakker's rise was inevitable, attacking Paul Heyman was a bold move that could have career-altering consequences. Heyman is not just another personality, he is Roman Reigns' most trusted advisor. To hurt him is to provoke the tribal chief directly. Some wrestlers quietly applauded Breakker's fearlessness, suggesting that WWE needs new blood willing to stand up to the seemingly unstoppable dominance of the Bloodline. Others, however, expressed concern that Breakker had bitten off more than he could chew. Roman Reigns has destroyed legends, icons, and even family members who stood against him. What would he do to a young upstart who dared to spear his wise man into oblivion? The WWE Universe Reacts social media exploded instantly after the segment aired. Shock. Fans posted slow-motion clips of the spear, marveling at the sheer brutality of Breakker's execution. Many called it the spear heard around the world. Excitement. Others were thrilled by the confrontation, already speculating about a dream feud between Bron Breakker and Roman Reigns. The idea of the young powerhouse challenging the tribal chief for supremacy has electrified the fanbase. Sympathy. A portion of fans expressed concern for Heyman's health, noting that even though he's a villainous character, seeing him stretchered out was unsettling. Within hours, hashtags like hashtag Bron Breakker, hashtag Paul Heyman, and hashtag Bloodline in Danger were trending worldwide. What this means for Roman Reigns and the Bloodline. The Bloodline has been built on dominance, intimidation, and absolute control. Roman Reigns has always had the upper hand, largely because of the guidance and presence of Paul Heyman. With Heyman sidelined, even temporarily, cracks could begin to show in the empire. For Roman Reigns, this attack is deeply personal. Heyman has been more than just an advocate. He has been a strategist, a father figure, and the brains behind much of Reigns' success. To see him humiliated and destroyed by Breakker is sure to ignite a furious response from the tribal chief. This incident all but guarantees that Roman Reigns will not stay silent. Whether it's next week on Raw, SmackDown, or on a pay-per-view stage, Reigns will demand vengeance, setting up a collision course with Bron Breakker that could define the future of WWE.